What's the worst thing that's ever happened to humans? At number 12 on our list is the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The fall of the Western Roman Empire is one of the most studied collapses in history, and for good reason. It wasn't a single event, but rather the result of centuries of decline caused by a combination of economic, political, military, and social breakdowns, all hitting the empire at once. Many of the causes being things such as political instability and corruption. The empire suffered from chronic political chaos. Emperors were often overthrown or assassinated. In one 50-year period, Rome had over 20 emperors. Corruption and infighting weakened the government's ability to respond to threats or manage its massive territories, and civil wars drained resources and diverted troops from defending borders. Another factor driving its fall was economic collapse. Constant warfare and overspending drained the treasury. Rome's economy relied heavily on slave labor, which stagnated innovation and productivity. Rampant inflation devalued currency. A loaf of bread could cost millions of denarii by the 4th century. Military overstretch also fueled the fall of the Roman Empire. The empire was simply too large to defend. From Britain to North Africa to the Middle East, Rome's borders stretched thin. Barbarian invasions, such as the invasions from Germanic tribes like the Visigoths, Vandals, Ostrogoths, and others, began migrating into Roman territory as refugees fleeing from the Huns. Over time, these groups turned against Rome, sacking cities and carving out their own kingdoms. The Visigoths famously sacked Rome in 410 CE, shocking the ancient world. In 455 CE, the Vandals did it again. Finally, in 476 CE, the Germanic general Odoacer deposed the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, marking the symbolic end of the Western Empire. On top of the barbaric invasions, the Western Roman Empire faced social decline and loss of civic virtue. Many historians argue that the Roman population lost faith in the empire itself. Patriotism faded, elites became self-serving, and ordinary citizens were disillusioned. The effects of all this were a collapse of central authority. With Rome's fall, Europe fragmented into smaller kingdoms. Trade networks collapsed, urban life declined, and literacy rates plummeted. The fall of the Western Roman Empire also marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. The Western world entered a period of economic regression and political instability. Infrastructure decayed, and large-scale construction or scholarship nearly stopped. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a major European upheaval, but catastrophic mostly regionally in Europe.
So to sum it all up, guys, Rome essentially fell because it had a weak leader and weak borders.
Do you think you can guess the next catastrophic event on this list? Like and follow for more.